Troy Moore? All right, come forward. Hello, Mr. Moore. How's it going?
Hello there, Judge Gordon. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Good.
All right, so I want you to hear me, and I want you to hear me clearly.
Okay.
You were sent to felony drug court. Felony drug court has some issues. This is why I always tell people, call your legislator, call whoever you need to call so that these programs can have funding, because if they don't have funding, nothing can happen, right? So we tried previously with you for Veterans Treatment Court, and there was an issue with you attending their appointments. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm telling you right now, you're going to remain in custody. Veterans Treatment Court is really willing to give you another chance, but that's it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate your service. I'm sure Veterans Treatment Court, your attorney, everybody appreciates your service, but at some point, the train is not going to make it to the station. Or I should say the train will make it to the station, but that station may be state jail facility, it may be prison, it may be somewhere else. So this is your chance for it not to be the state jail facility or for it to be prison. This is your chance to try to get your life back on track, back in order, okay? So you're going to remain in custody, and Yaya, he's to remain in custody until reevaluated for Veterans Treatment Court. How long do y'all think that will take?
Your Honor, yeah, we pretty much have everything in spot. Right now, I'm just waiting for when my VJOs can come in this week. We'll pull them either here or pull them in the 186, reevaluate them real fast, and get them ready for inpatient treatment. So within a week and a half.
All right, so then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a phantom date on this. I'm just going to reset it in 2 weeks so we can make sure that we're on track wherever he needs to go. My question for you, do you want to go into Veterans Treatment Court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so we're going to bring you back on September 8th. And is there any documentation you need from the court?
No, Your Honor, I just pretty much, I'll work with Norma on the
Okay.
date. Other than that, we have everything that we need. We will pull him back for the final eval portion of where we're going to send inpatient treatment.
Okay.
And then we'll loop back around and we'll go from there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Moore?
No, ma'am.
Anything you do not understand?
No.
You know what you need to do.
I know you do.
All right, so where you end up right now is 100% dependent upon you, okay? All right, good luck.
Thank you, Ms. Moore.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, who's here on Jesse Hester? All right, was the PSI done on this case or was it waived?
Your pardon?
Was the PSI done on this case or was it waived?
No, it was done. We appeared back on the 30th of July in this case.
Mhm.
I had filed, you had an answer or a question about home visits in Medina County. I
Mhm.
filed a response. If you didn't get that, I've got an
No,
image
I
of it.
didn't receive that.
If you'd like, I can give you my tablet and let you read it.
Oh, any objections to my reading this?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I showed it to the state. First is obviously my email to them. And attached to that is their response.
Oh, thank you.
Did you scroll up?
Oh, didn't.
Yeah, scroll all the way up.
I think there's an email at the end.
Yeah, there's an attachment at the end of that from Medina County.
Okay. Oh, I take your word for it when you say they can. Okay, awesome.
And I said that was filed last week.
Okay. All right. And you say a PSI was done in this
It was.
case? Does anyone have a copy of the PSI?
I didn't get it this morning.
I have it as late on my paperwork.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because I don't have a copy of a PSI counsel. And I thought it was waived as
Well,
well.
maybe it wasn't. It may have been, Judge,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
a month ago.
Yeah, because I think I only had one question.
Oh, I agree. Yes.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0033517, State versus Jesse James Noel Hester. Can I have parties announced?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
But written out for the defense.
And are you Mr. Hester?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we were here in July. You entered a plea to a cap of 8 years. The state is opposed to your application. And this is run concurrent with 2026 CC 008057. One of the questions the court had was whether or not Medina County would do field visits because the court wanted that information. And counsel, you obtained the information?
I did, Your Honor. He lives in Italian County, which is in Medina County.
Mhm.
I've contacted the probation department down there. They have indicated and responded, and I have filed a motion to this effect that they will do home visits. Their comment was they can do it in conjunction with the home visits they do with sex offenders.
All right. And state, the court is understanding why you would be opposed to his application. So other than the facts,
No, Your Honor.
okay,
Nothing else.
all right, thank you. I have some questions for you. You want to raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jesse Hester.
All right, what's up with this tattoo on your face?
I had gotten it whenever I was bad on drugs, whenever I was younger. It didn't really mean anything. I didn't know what it meant at the time.
All right, so you're telling the court you have no gang affiliation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be evaluated for gang affiliation. If it turns out you have a gang affiliation, we don't have issues
Yes, ma'am.
because I expect honesty. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm leaning towards granting your application for probation. There needs to be some type of punishment, counsel, based upon what I read in the steps. So if you want to speak to me about deferred adjudication, I know the state would have objections to him getting the deferred adjudication, but based upon the facts in this, I don't think he should obtain deferred adjudication. I think he should have a conviction on his record. So what are your thoughts, counsel?
Well, first of all, he's relatively young. He has come out of the drug stuff that he was in before, as he just told the court. He's in the process of getting his life. I think he's doing pretty well getting his life straight at this point. If the court thinks he needs to deal with staying, then perhaps some days in jail as a condition might satisfy the requirement.
All right.
If you put him on deferred, obviously you've got the hammer over him.
If you're drug tested today, what will the results be? And you
Negative.
will get a drug test today.
Yes, ma'am. Negative.
All right. So what have you been doing with your life?
Recently I've been on house arrest, but I do have a job coming up for contracting. I don't know. You mean like before I
No,
would?
now, currently.
Now I'm on house arrest, but I do have a job and I have a letter of proof that I do have a job
All right. And what will you be doing?
contracting.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have him do a drug test today. If the drug test is negative, place him in deferred adjudication. If it's positive, we're going to have some issues
Yes, ma'am.
because you would be dishonest with me. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Probation. Can you send him for a drug test? All right. So they're going to send you for a drug test. It doesn't cost anything. Do you have your identification with you?
I do not.
Oh, they'll take a photo and send it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So just. All right, Mr. Ago. Thank you for zooming in on time and being dressed appropriately. I appreciate that. All right. So on this case, where are we on discovery?
Yes, Your Honor. So the last time we were here, Mr. Bunk was following up on what he believed was a SAPD case number that originated for 2006. In this case, Ashley had been attempting to get it from the SVU. They'd been giving her the runaround. So once I got this, we made ourselves a problem for SVU until we got a report from 2010. What I've discovered in the report from 2010 is that in 2006, the victim of our case was in the state of Alabama residing, not in Texas. So I told Mr. Bunk that I'm going to ask her where in Alabama they were, see if I can find any reports from the state of Alabama originating from between 2005 and 2008 when they were living there, because she outcries to allegations related to that house in Alabama, as well as follow up with this gentleman, Jorge Garza. I don't know who it is, but he appears, her boyfriend appears in the report from 2010. So I'm going to follow up on both of those things. I'm not sure how long it will take because I've never had experience with the state of Alabama and getting reports from them. So that's the next step, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a reset date for discovery in 45 days.
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll be back on October 8th. And Mr. Ago, you can appear by Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
May I
thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, you're.
Thank you.
excused. Ariana Napoleon. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, court starts at 9 a.m. Need to make sure you're here at 9.
Yes, ma'am. I called, I don't know who I spoke to, but it's because my son's babysitter canceled last minute at 8:30 and I have to hurry up and find somebody and pay somebody to watch him.
No, I understand that, but let me explain something to you about that.
Yes, ma'am.
If another judge were here, you know what they would do? They won't have any qualms about taking you into custody. I'm just
Oh.
letting you know.
I'm not used to doing this type
Yeah,
of thing.
so let me just tell you, for court, when the docket is 9, you need to make sure you're here at 9. Now,
Okay.
I understand about the emergency state. I don't think you want to revoke her bond or anything, or have the court do a bond forfeiture, but I'm just telling you, other judges, when people are not here at 9, there's never any discussion. They just take you into custody. And
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm
just-
sorry.
no, I understand. Okay. So what's happening with this case?
Evidence is complete, Judge. On the filed case, we've extended a global that will resolve the filed and unfiled case.
Okay. All right. How old are you?
I'm 22.
All right. We're going to do a plea deadline date in 30 days.
24th, number 24.
All right. September 24th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Am I able, you can, you don't have to, am I able to reschedule? That's around my son's birthday. He turns 1.
Oh, okay. Sure. We can do it the day before or the day after.
His birthday's on September 27th. Am I able to do it the day after, that Monday?
Okay. So if his birthday is on the 27th, why can't you do it on the 24th?
Because I had booked a Airbnb for that week for my son's birthday party.
Okay. Let me just tell you, people do what they do. I don't know why sometimes people go all out for gender reveals. And it's like they said in Seinfeld, Jerry said, huh, this is how birthdays go. When you're young, you don't know who's at your birthday. And when you're old, you don't know who's at your birthday. And people having this big thing, Airbnbs for a 1-year-old, they don't even know. They're like, who are these people? What am I here?
It's my first child. I just got a little too excited.
Okay. So when are you have this booked?
I'm having it through the 23rd to the 27th.
So the 23rd through the 27th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Norma, are you able to put this on this Airbnb, is it here in town or is it somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Norma, are you able to do this the week of September 14th?
Yes, ma'am. I can do the 17th.
All right. All right, September 17th will be your plea deadline
Thank
day.
you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right, Matthew Martinez,
Sure.
court is calling 2025 CR 005084 State versus Matthew Luis Martinez. Can I have parties announced?
Well, that's even for the state of Texas.
Ben Stevenson for the defendant.
All right, and are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is set for a contested hearing. Is it no longer contested?
It's no longer contested, Your Honor.
We agree, Your Honor.
All right, so this is what I want to let you know. It appears that maybe your attorney has come up with some agreement with the state. I don't have to follow any of those agreements because this probation that you're on is a contract with the court. It's not a contract with your attorney or the prosecutor. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision and the first amended motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Matthew Luis Martinez who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 005084 for the offense of a burglary of a habitation on September 18, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, the state will be proceeding on the first listed violation of condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Matthew Luis Martinez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of February and March 2026 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
State will waive all remaining violations.
Any objection to the waivers?
No objection to the waivers, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 3 years in prison
Yes, Your Honor.
and to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Your Honor, before we get to the proposed agreement, I'd offer State's Exhibit 1. This is a copy of the report of the circumstances under which this violation took place. Out of that offense, there also was a prohibited weapons that the state will be dismissing in the form of a Molotov cocktail and an assault bodily injury that the state is going to dismiss for a missing witness. Essentially, this defendant.
Well, just 1 second. Any objection to the court reviewing State's Exhibit number 1?
With the stipulation that all alleged facts in that are not stipulated to and that we are not proceeding on any new number 1s arising from this.
All right. Then
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
court will accept State's Exhibit number 1 into evidence with the stipulations that are agreed upon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel?
The defendant has severe depression. He has some pretty serious mental illnesses, and he spirals when he gets into bad positions in his relationship. In this case, he was in a fight with his girlfriend. He spiraled. He went to his apartment, doused himself in gasoline, Molotovs, and threatened to burn himself alive. The police, luckily, fortunately, were able to talk him out of it. Everything ended peacefully. At this point, Your Honor, the state will leave it to the court's discretion. This is a straight probation of 3 years. I've spoken to Mr. Stevenson at length, trying to find some solution that would allow this defendant to be kept in a way that will keep society safe from him when he's in these sort of mental episodes, and we were unable to come to a conclusion of something that would be available to him. So I'll leave it in the court's discretion.
Your Honor, I'd like to respond to that.
Yes.
My client is on 5 years of probation for a 3-year sentence. He's already been convicted. He has had difficulty with depression. He has had difficulty in certain relationships. He has been in custody continuously for 3.5 months on this. We're looking forward to him having a chance to reboot. He's actually very intelligent. We've talked about some of the things that have caused him to have difficulties in the past and how he's going to proactively take the steps to avoid those in the future. I don't know if I heard an allusion to any form of commitment, but commitment other than for the remainder of his sentence on the burglary case is not warranted at this time. His mental state is good. He is extremely competent to stand trial. There is no serious question as to his sanity. He allowed himself to get into relationships where things were a little bit not good, and he's going to take active steps to avoid that in the future. At this point in time, we would ask that the state simply honor the agreement. We do have side agreements regarding the 2 other cases that we talked about, and the opposing counsel has informed the state of that. We simply ask the court at this point in time to revoke his probation and let him get the new start that he needs.
And sentence him to what?
What this court believes is appropriate. The state's concerned that this defendant presents a danger to himself if he is free, which is why we would not agree to a continuation.
We're not asking for a continuation. The legally possible sentences on this are anywhere from 2 years to 3 years because this was capped at 3 years when he was convicted. So we're asking the court, we're agreed as to 3 years. The court can do anywhere between 2 and 3, but we're agreed as to 3.
All right. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, so I've read the report and it appears that he was angry because he was having an argument with his girlfriend.
Yes, sir.
And this burglar of habitation, argument with a girlfriend. And were there any children at the location?
No.
Does she have any children?
Yes.
See, here's the thing. You shouldn't be in a relationship with anybody until you work on yourself.
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
The burglar of habitation with someone, then now this other girlfriend. I don't know, is there any proof that he has anxiety or mental illness, or are we just saying this? 'Cause-
I've not seen it. He did attempt to set himself on fire.
Well, sometimes people will attempt to set themselves on fires for attention, like, please don't leave me, I'm gonna kill myself.
Could be, Your Honor. It's extreme behavior, the concern.
And some people, when you do that, you know what they will say? Okay, do you? You had better start working on yourself internally. If there are some mental health issues, which according to the notes I have, there was never any mention of mental health issues. It appears that you just can't be in relationships and you're not mature enough to handle relationships. All right, this is what the court will do, and you're waiving your right to appeal, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, the court is gonna revoke. Court will sentence you to 3 years in prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money will run concurrently. There's to be no contact with Vanessa Delgado. And who's the complainant? Well, the girlfriend in the other case?
In the original case, Your Honor?
Yes, it should be in the police report.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
I think she's listed as 01.
Alex Reed Xavier. CHAVIR. At least.
There's to be no contact with Alicia Marie.
Marie. Shariva.
Shariva, okay. There's to be no residing in households with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. And I'll request the therapeutic community for mental health issues. With regards to the therapeutic community, I do not have the authority to force them to place you in the program. However, they're seeing the judgment that I'm requesting that for you because you say you have mental health issues. You'll need to request it as well, okay? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Scott Cole, if you'll come forward, please. And then Mr. Cox,
Yes,
if you could talk to them about your client, it appears that he does not want to appear.
Don't want to hear.
So they just zoomed in again, so we'll find out. All right, the court is calling 2011 CR 5698, State versus Scott Cole. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Michael Dwight going to the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Scott Cole?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. The state has filed a motion to dismiss for further investigation. Defense, I know that you had filed a motion requesting a speedy trial.
That is correct, Your
Do
Honor.
you have any objections to the dismissal?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sign the dismissal.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, who is here on Scholar Hernandez?
Carla Hernandez.
Yes. I think the state is recommending deferred on this.
I think Judge Angelini was here and he preferred a PSI rather than make a decision.
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 0051 87 and 2026 CR 005189, State versus Scholar Hernandez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren, that's for the state.
Roger Pettis for Carla Hernandez, Your Honor.
And are you Carla Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you entered a plea of no contest in each of these cause numbers according to your plea bargain agreement. And the cause number ending in 89, state is recommending deferred adjudication. This is running concurrent with 2026 CR 5187. They're taking in consideration 2026 CR 005191, and there's a $1,500 fine. And the cause number ending in 87. It's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. And again, they're taking in consideration the same cause numbers. All right, so have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Any objections to the PSI report from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right, any witnesses from the state?
No, Judge.
Any witnesses from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I have some questions. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Carla Hernandez?
All right. So here's the thing. One, you've reached an agreement with the state. I'm inclined to accept your agreement. However, you need to be honest with me. All right, first thing, if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Probably negative, but I'm not too sure if I'm already clean from the marijuana.
When's the last time you used?
It was like 3 weeks ago.
All right. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
Do they live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're using like 3 weeks ago?
No, like I stopped, but I mean, I'm going by like last month. Maybe it's probably been more than 3 weeks.
Well, I mean, again, you have children and you're saying you used 3 weeks ago.
Like, no, like I stopped. So, I mean, it's been like 3, 4, like, I'm not too sure.
When's the last time you used?
I used the last month, like in when I went to the probation thing.
That would be July.
Yes.
All right, so you used and you have children. What are your children's ages?
I have a 20-year-old, a 14-year-old, 8 and 4 and 5.
And do they live with you?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
And who else lives in the household?
Just me and my oldest son.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work at the San Antonio State Sales.
I'm sorry?
San Antonio State Sales.
And what do you do there?
I help get the house ready whenever my boss is gonna have the sale. And I price items for her. And I work the sales.
And talk to me about this hindering the apprehension or prosecution of a known felon. What's that about?
That's one of my fathers, one of my baby's dad to one of my kids. I was giving him a ride and
If I may, Judge, she was called by him and says, "Hey, I have your child support money, but I can't get to you. Come pick me up."
Mhm.
So she's going there prepared to receive the funds, and she said, "Oh, I don't have them, but here, drive me to where I'm going to go get the money for you." And then that's when this whole fiasco occurred.
And then how does that turn into, you're going to pick up child support, which I understand. Somebody says, "Hey, I have child support, you need it," you're going to go pick it up. How does that turn into your speeding at 100 miles per hour?
he threatened me to hit me, beat me up if I stopped because he didn't want, he had a warrant, I guess. So I was fearing for my life and because we had a domestic violence in the past, so it was, I was scared. And then I just told him I'll just stop.
Well,
a further enhancement to the story is when they finally stopped,
Mhm.
he ran across IH-10.
Well, you know what? I will tell you this, so many people in San Antonio run across the freeway. I have no idea why they think that's a pedestrian way, but they do it. So here's my question. If all of this is true, then hindering arrest, apprehension, or prosecution of a known felon, if somebody is threatening you, then why are we here on that? Evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. If somebody threatening you, then why are we here with these charges? Because isn't that a defense?
Potentially it could be, there was just some distance that went on before the stop.
But I mean, if somebody is threatening you, then is that not a defense? Am I wrong? I mean, if y'all want to continue with this plea, I'll accept this plea, but it appears that that would be a defense to evading, that would be a defense to hindering apprehension, prosecution.
We just thought under the circumstance, it would be best, she realizes the circumstances. Because the defense is certainly a defense, but that doesn't mean it's going to be accepted by 12 people.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Do you want me to go along with this plea?
Yes.
Okay. State, any objection to the court following this plea? All right. Anything you wish to add, State? All right, thank you, State. All right, so we're going to start in cause number 2026 CR 005189. This is what the court will do. Probation, are you ready? Yes. All right, in that cause number, the court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. I'm going to follow the recommendation from the TAP evaluation. So there's to be intensive outpatient treatment with probation, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, no possession of firearms. I'm sorry, let's not do the no possession of firearms. It appears that she may have some issues with fathers of her children. This is run concurrent with 2026 CR 005189. Taking consideration 2026 CR 005191. There's to be no fine. Any objections to the court imposing no fine? I know your agreement was for a $1,500 fine. Any objections?
No objections.
All right, so there's going to be no fine, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to order probation. Do you recommend MRT or just the cognitive course?
MRT.
All right. MRT, once that's completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. There's to be no contact with Simon Jesus Eufracio, EUFRACIO. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
And I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to provide no driving without proof of insurance liability. and a valid driver's license. And I'm asking for that because I don't know what happened as a result of you evading at 100 miles per hour. And that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. All right, we're going to proceed in 2026 CR 005187. And that cause number, the court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, intensive outpatient treatment with probation, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. This is to run concurrently with 2026 CR 005189. Taking consideration 2026 CR 005191. There's to be no fine. Any objections to there being no fine, counsel?
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
200 hours community service restitution. I'm gonna order parenting classes in the MRT. Once those are completed, the community service hours were deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Simon Jesus Eufrasio. No driving without proof of insurance liability and a valid license. Probation, is there anything else? And probation with regards to the UAs, if you will make sure that she is tested for levels. All right, is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document in that case entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it? Here you go, counsel.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the case that was taken in consideration, did y'all hear that?
You've already signed it, Your Honor.
Ah, all right, thank you. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, Samuel Badia. Court is calling 2025 CR 008679 State versus Samuel Badia. Can I have parties announced?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Badia?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge,
Yes.
before we get there,
Mhm.
I don't know if the court has a copy of the MTR. You may not. There's a new number one that was picked up in July, and it is unindicted. Mr. Escobar and I have been discussing that. We'd like a 30-day reset, trying to get everything all together on the same page.
Okay. All right, Norma. Recall this in 30 days for a contested hearing. If it turns out it's not contested, state, you need to let probation know a week before the setting.
Yes, Judge.
That sounds good.
All right, we'll be back on September 24th for the contested.
Judge, just so you're aware, on the new number one, I don't believe that Ms. Christian is the actual attorney of record.
All right, who's the attorney of record?
I think it's Sharon Thorne. That's what I see on the system.
Norma?
We may need to make sure that she has access to discovery.
Can you make sure that she has access to discovery? Do you have any objection to this attorney being placed on your new number one case? You want to discuss that?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't know.
oh, okay, no problem. No, I always say, if you don't understand something, let me know.
Yes.
Are you okay with her being your attorney on the new case that's in your motion to revoke? Are you okay with being placed? on
Sure,
that?
absolutely. No problem.
Norma, if you'll place her on that.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, no, I appreciate that. Thanks, Judge. Sure, come up. All right, so why were you late today?
I had to drop my son off at school.
All right, so court said done. I understand what you're saying, but if there would have been another judge here, they would probably have issued a bond forfeiture. So where are we with the PTDA? Everything's in order?
Filling it, we filled it out, Judge. We're gonna turn it in as soon as we get excused, with your permission, please.
All right, Norma, I need a PTD date. All right, we're gonna set it for September 24th. And Norman, he can arrive at 10 a.m. That's enough time?
Yes.
All right, so put him down for 10 a.m. Make sure you follow through on everything, okay?
I will now, not a problem.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Go ahead and have some comments, Mr. Allen.
All right, and you ready on Finley? All right, if you'll come forward, please.
Maybe on page 4 at the bottom, but
Thank you. All right, so what's happening on this case?
Oh, my apologies to the court. The court appointed me about a month and a half ago.
Yes.
I thought I could catch up and get to the jail to go over everything with them. I haven't been able to do that because I've had 3 trials since the day you appointed me.
Oh, no, I know you've been in trial.
Talked to him a little bit, got a little bit of what's going on, but I do want some time to go over each and every one of those cases with them.
All right, and state, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in 60 days.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, is that time good for you, counsel? October 26th?
That's a great day. You know what? That's the best day of the year.
Okay,
oh, the pre-deadline.
It's my birthday.
that's your birthday? Oh, my gosh. Everyone, Robert Porter's birthday is October 26th, and he's decided to share it with us. All right, who's ready?
On page 4, third one down, Anthony Loera.
All right, Carl Alexander. If you come forward with your client.
Anthony.
See, people come to the 187, they don't want to leave. So state.
Yes, sir.
Discovery completed.
As far as I'm aware.
All right, so I need an acknowledgement of discovery done.
Yes, ma'am.
Offer made.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how old are you?
24.
All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date. In 3 weeks.
Number 14.
All right, September 14th. Is that good for you, counsel?
Judge, can we actually go a little longer? There's a lot of videos that I need to dig through.
Okay. Norma, put it for the end of September.
Number 28.
All right, September 28th.
Discovery limit. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Any questions?
I want to know how did it on towards me?
I'm sorry, what?
Cause I was the one that called. I was the one that.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Oh,
Go sit
yeah,
down.
Yes,
I'll
don't
be right
talk to
there.
me about
I'll be
your
right there.
case, okay?
I'll be right there.
All right, Jonathan Garza. Hello. So I see you're expanding the holes.
No, they're the same.
Okay. All right, so your attorney is in jury trial. So we're gonna extend your plea deadline date. Which court is he in?
186.
All right. So Norma, recall this Thursday next week for plea deadline date. All right, so we'll be back on September 3rd. Are you employed?
I'm a barber, ma'am.
All right, is this gonna
Self-employed.
interfere with your schedule if we set it for September 3rd?
Yes, ma'am. I can make it.
Okay. All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused, okay?
Thank
All right, thank you. Justin Fox, what's happening with your case?
It's set for sentencing, Your Honor, but having what I think is kidney stones again.
Okay,
So I've talked to the state, they're unopposed to moving sentencing a day or two.
okay,
I just wanna get to a clinic as soon as possible.
okay. Norma, recall this for Thursday.
Oh, perfect.
Is that correct?
Thank you, Judge. Yeah, appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I was like, oh, it's the most horrible pain. It's
Is it more horrible than childbirth?
probably not.
I had kidney stones when I was pregnant, and I can say it's pretty similar. It's pretty comparable. So that's the closest she'll.
I don't know. I think you were confusing that with the childbirth thing.
And then my paralegals were like, you're still styling. I was like, y'all know I'm a sunny disposition. It's like, even if I'm in pain, I'm probably still, you know.
All right, so we'll see you on the 3rd.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Thank you, thank you.
Court is calling 2026 CR 003517 State versus James Hester. Can I have parties re-announced for the record?
I'm Daniel Escobar, State of Texas.
Bud Rittenhour for the defendant.
All right, so the defendant went to have his to have his UA. And according to the UA, it was negative, but he did admit to using alcohol. Here's the thing, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. You're not allowed to use it in cooking or anything. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And
I
what,
didn't know that's what you're asking about at the moment, though.
no problem. So what meal were you cooking that required alcohol?
Beef stew.
I've never put alcohol in my beef stew, but I know other people do.
Not me.
Yeah.
Don't drink.
All right, do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Who do you live with?
My mom and dad and my little brother and sister.
And how old are they?
My little sister is 11, my little brother is 16, and my parents almost 40.
All right. Anything you wish to add, counsel?
No, Judge.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 7 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Oh, I'm sorry, probation. This is Jesse Hester. All right, thank you. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. Do a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. And there's a transfer to Medina. I mean, is he in
I
Medina?
guess you can.
He's
He
in
lives
Medina.
in Natalia's, which is Medina County.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to transfer it down there or just have them do the,
Probation.
I don't know how that works.
If he's transferred to Medina County, they said they will do field visits. Do y'all want to transfer it or no?
But I'll have to see if it's a county that.
Okay.
I mean, if you give me a moment, I'll get right back.
Oh, no problem. Counsel, if you go back to probation, please.
Judge,
Yes.
we can live there in Fort Care.
All right, but will you all be able to do field visits?
I'll check with the
This is the one I showed you that.
Yes.
They'll do it.
Yes. And Attorney Rittenhour states that Medina would do field visits.
So if their county does not do field visit, transfer to Medina County?
Yes.
Okay.
So field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider with minors. And are you on full GPS?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, what do you want to do with the GPS? Do you want him to maintain being on GPS partial for work only?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so we'll do partial GPS, waive fees, and it's for employment only. And counsel, within 60 days, you can come back. If he's doing well on the GPS, then I'll probably do tracking only, then we'll move towards removal.
I understand.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. How far did you go in school?
I graduated high school.
What are your plans for your future?
I want to go to seminary school.
All right. And the remaining 100 hours will be deducted upon entry into seminary school. No unsupervised contact with minors. This is Veronica Kern, if I didn't say it, with 2026 CC 008057.
We still have yet to.
I'm so sorry, just 1 second. For the seminary school, there'll be a deduction of 50 hours. And the remaining 50 hours of community service restitution will be deducted at 1 hour per sober support meeting completed. So every sober support meeting you complete, an hour will be deducted, or you can just go somewhere and provide community service for 50 hours. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else?
The name, the call number that was running.
2026 CC 008057.
Yes.
All right, and probation, I'm sorry, not probation, state. Do you want him to be excluded from entering Laredo?
That might not be a bad idea, Judge.
Do you have any business in Laredo?
I have a job in Uvalde next week, but not Laredo.
All right, help me out with my geography. Will Uvalde take him anywhere near
No.
Laredo?
No.
All right, so there's to be no contact with Laredo, Texas.
We do have one other request, Judge.
Yes.
He would like permission while he's on partial to go to church. He wasn't able to do that this time on full house arrest, but he does want to go to attend church service.
Okay.
What time?
Like 10 to 12, I think. 10 to 1 to get back home.
Who are you going to church with?
My grandma.
All right. Ms. Abrams. He's allowed to go to church once he gives you what the church schedule is, because he thinks it's 10 to 12, but we don't know.
I'm just talking about leaving and getting back home. It starts at 11 and I think it goes to 12 to 1.
See,
Or I don't know.
these are just thoughts. We need to know the actual times, okay? So you'll be allowed to attend church on Sundays once you provide a schedule
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
for services. All right, probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Probation, do you want no possession of firearms? Are there any firearms in your household?
My dad has some, but they're all locked up in a safe.
So you're not allowed to possess firearms. And probation, if you notate that his father has firearms, but they're in a safe.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here's the thing. Sometimes people will look at a book and they'll look at the cover and then they'll make a decision on whether or not they want to read it. And then if they look at the cover and they're like, this looks interesting, then they'll open it up and read the jacket to see what it's about. And then from reading the jacket, they'll say, do I want to waste my time on this book? You know, is it a good book or not? I don't care what anybody tells you about this whole thing. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's not how it works in the real world. In the real world, people look at covers and they look at human beings. Let me see your cover. And then they're like, well, we won't put this person here because we're not liking the cover. So here's my unsolicited advice to you. You can take it however you want to take it. You need to remove that bunny rabbit.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's not going to help you in your life unless you decide you want to be a rock and roll singer or do something in entertainment. And then even if you decide to be an actor, they're going to end up sitting you in the chair to do concealer.
Yes, ma'am.
So there are plenty of places, I think, and your attorney may be able to help you with that, that will remove that freely. It's painful, they'll remove it.
I didn't know they did it for free.
Oh, yeah. And then from here on out, don't get any tattoos from neck up. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Excused. Thank you, Judge.
Garrett Dillon. All right, so here's the thing. You know what time this court starts? If I wasn't here this week, you know where you would be today? At the Bear County Jail. Well, maybe not at the Bear County Jail. You would be en route to the Bear County Jail. Do not be late for court again. All right, so today is plea deadline day. Where are we?
Judge, so I believe last time that we were here, the case is being handled. With Cutter that he needed some time to reach out to the complainant. I do see that our office did reach out to the complainant on the 18th, which was last Tuesday, and we have not received a response back. We've talked to the complainant in May, and she's wanting a certain outcome that I don't really agree with. So I need to have a conversation with her, or if we're unable to contact her, then that's a different thing as well. So I'm just asking for a couple of more weeks to be on top of that because it wasn't followed up with.
Okay. Norma, call this for a final plea deadline date in 2 weeks, please.
September 8th.
All right, need to be on time.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not here at 9 a.m. on September 8th, there's going to be issues, okay? All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, just have a seat. Your attorney will bring your reset phone. All right, state and defense on Valerie Medina. Yes, can you all come forward? I have some questions. All right, so on the case that she's pleading to,
Yes, Your Honor.
does she have this money, this $6,000? Is she ever going to have that?
My understanding, she does not have it right now. In terms of her ability to pay that, I don't know if she would or not.
Is she, are you ever going to be able to pay this?
I'll pay.
Here's the thing.
What I discussed with her, Judge, was that it's a short period of probation. Very unlikely that she's going to come up with $6,000 over a 2-year period. But I did tell her, notwithstanding the law on indigency when it comes to restitution, if she made a valiant effort and paid whatever she could possibly pay every month, we might get some leeway from the court.
Okay, so here's my question. I understand that you all have reached this agreement, but what is she currently on probation for?
I think she's on deferred.
A narcotics charge.
All right, she's on deferred for drugs. And so now she has this case.
Is she on deferred, Judge? I thought she's on regular.
Let me see,
I could be wrong.
just 1 second.
I may be mistaken.
Look very quickly. She is on regular probation.
Okay, my bad.
And Judge, it's a little odd too that she actually got placed on probation after this offense. So even though the indictment's from 2026, the offense occurred years before that. So that's why it's not alleged.
Okay.
So it's an unusual situation.
So do y'all want to withdraw the motion to revoke?
There are other allegations on the motion to revoke, Judge, some technicals. There is a new number one. It's just a failure to ID that we're going to dismiss. So we're just asking that they run concurrent with the sanction.
Okay, so why hasn't she been reporting? These are questions I'm going to ask because
I did let her know that you would at some point ask her a lot of questions about the background. My focus on this, Judge, primarily has been on the mishap. When they said that they were willing to continue on the misdemeanor, on the other case. So I didn't really ask her about the non-reporting because to me, the bigger issue for us was the mishap. So she wants to know why weren't you reporting?
Oh, we'll go on the record with it, but these are questions that I'm going to want answered. And I'm going to want answered this $6,146. When is she thinking she's going to be able to pay that? How much is she going to be able to pay per month?
A month. She says that she can pay possibly $50 to $100 a month. No, it's $2,400. And what I don't understand, which I had talked to Stephen about, was this was a financial institution. Certainly they're bonded. Why don't they have an insurance company that, would have made them whole and then the insurance company could deal with Miss Medina after the fact? It does, I thought they had been made whole, but it appears that they had not.
They were not.
So basically she's saying, what, it's gonna take her 10 years to pay this off?
Well, 2 years to 2,400, 246, 3 years. Yeah. 246, 6 years.
Well, if she paid $100 a month, it would be.
$1,200 a
little
month.
Over 5 years.
That's I just
Yeah.
rounded it to 6.
6,000 would be 5 years.
Have you ever had employment?
No, but I could get.
She did have employment in a case, Judge. I mean.
Yeah, but there's, but
Yeah, but she can't do that anymore, obviously.
Right, yeah.
here's the thing, and this is why I asked these questions before we enter into this agreement. It appears you're not gonna be able to successfully complete this. She's never gonna have $6,000. So what are we doing?
I guess part of it, Judge, would be, you know, obviously I would hope to make my victim whole, if not at least partially whole. Because yeah, I understand the court's frustration with it. I share that as well in terms of the amount being paid back. Because I did consider, do we just go ahead and do a straight sentence on it and just send her off to state jail on the case?
I mean, y'all could just send her off to state jail and then she'll still owe the amount of money and she can pay it if she can pay it. But to me, it's sort of setting her up for failure. She doesn't have the money. She's never going to have the money.
Well, and of course, it depends on your discretion as to if she's doing everything else well and has not been violating.
Oh, I will not be here.
Well, that's true. Okay, well, any judge's discretion as to, and of course, I don't know what the new judge is. I know her since she's a child, but I don't really know her as a prosecutor. I mean, I don't know, we can face that when we get to it. I'd almost rather give her a chance to show that she can do well. And if the new judge revokes her because she's not paying the money, and I know that indigency doesn't apply to restitution. I mean, she can, I guess, go to state jail then, but I mean, I don't know then or now. I don't really know what the big difference would be.
All right.
I mean, it would at least allow your victim to get partially whole.
Of what?
Well, I would think a victim who's owed $6,000 and you're like, here's $50.
Well, and my big thing still, I keep going back to, what kind of financial institution doesn't have some sort of insurance?
I mean, I understand what y'all saying, but what kind of person steals from a financial institution and doesn't think they're gonna have to pay it back? I mean, people need to stop stealing. Stop stealing. People put you in a place of trust and you steal. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I can't pay that back. It's sort of like there's zero sympathy because you shouldn't take what doesn't belong to you. So I don't even know why I'm following this, because it appears that she's never going to be able to pay this. Then I'm just talking if she's never going to be able to pay this.
Obviously, I want you to go forward and accept the plea bargain. You know, I already told her that if you didn't, then we withdraw the plea and we start over.
Yeah, I think you all should start over because she's never going to be able to pay this. And then just putting somebody on probation saying, oh, pay back the $6,000. And then they're like, well, I don't have it. And then probation is just telling me she's been on probation, hasn't paid anything towards her fees.
And of course, for 2 months of that, she's been in jail.
But she's been on probation since 2022.
Oh, I thought she said 2025.
Oh, sorry, 2025. And she hasn't paid a penny. So y'all won't step away. All right, thank
Judge,
you.
I really need to get down to the 437th, but I'll talk to Stephen first. Can we maybe recall this for tomorrow?
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Okay. All right, but I'll talk to you before you leave here.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So is he planning on coming?
Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like it.
Okay. Cindy? Yes. Ashley, you ready? Court is calling 2023 CR 10038 State versus Roberto Andrade. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Attorney Albert Alvarado for Mr. Andrade.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 1:30. Mr. Andrade has not answered docket. Deputy, could you make an announcement for Robert Benito Andrade, please? And counsel, have you had any contact with your client?
I have, Your Honor. I've reached out to him today. He's aware of the court date. He understands that it was at 1:30 today. He is aware that he has an active warrant for this MTR itself. I advised him that he needed to show up today. And it doesn't sound like he's requesting to postpone the court date, Judge. And that's where we're at.
All right. Deputy, was there any response?
No response.
All right, then. The court is not going to grant your client's request to postpone, and the court is going to find that your client has willfully chose not to appear for this hearing. And to the clerk, is there a warrant on this specific case?
Yes, sir.
All right, could you make sure that, was it a warrant for?
The NTR.
Amended MTR.
All right, can you make sure that there's a judge's warrant that is issued so no one else will, no other judge will respond to it or try to undo my order?
Yes, sir.
And also, if you could make a notation that the court is finding that he willfully failed to appear. All right, is there anything else?
If I can't get him in the next few days, Judge, I will try to resolve that at that time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Judge.
You're welcome. All right, what is happening with, you have Israel Reyes?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Israel Reyes, if you come up, please. All right, so what is happening with this case? Today is plea deadline date and.
It was the motion suppress.
Yes.
That I think the state, I don't remember if my staff filed the motion or not.
No.
It seems like it was not served or filed.
No motion was filed, Judge, but in the event that the court did so want us to proceed, the officer that conducted the search is out today, so I did e-file and continue as well, and I have a copy of the court.
Okay, so when will he be available?
He comes back on the 8th of September.
Okay. All right, so you'll need to make sure your motion to suppress is filed, counsel.
Yes, Judge.
And state, I'm not going to charge you for a continuance because the motion hasn't been filed. So they say that their person will be back September 8th?
Yes, Judge. So we have but yeah.
And how long is this motion to suppress going to last?
I think it's only one witness, right? Maybe just one officer.
Two officers.
Two officers.
What is the motion suppress about?
So a probable cause.
Is there a search warrant or is this stop?
No, it's
dispatch.
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody want to just do a forward motion and let me see what evidence is without calling witnesses or?
No, Judge, I think testimony of the officer is going to be good.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. So Norma?
Yes.
Okay, I have mental health court on Friday the 4th. No, I don't. When do I have mental health court? All right, and the 7th is a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any trials on the 8th?
We have some stuff that are set for this judge. And we also have a motion to suppress that day as well. And then a couple of MTRs.
All right, the motion, do we have any murders set that week?
Let me double check. I don't think so. I don't think I said anything on a short week. But I can double check.
And I see there are no jurors for what, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th?
That is correct.
So we'd have to do jurors on the 8th.
That is correct.
Do you know what the other motion to suppress is about?
Yes, Judge, that's the reasonable suspicion for this stop.
No, I mean, on the other case, Norma
Yeah.
says we have one set on 8th as well.
The reasonable suspicion for the stop, which we may, depending on what research we do, that might not actually go.
Okay.
Figure that out.
And the judges have family violence that nothing.
All right, their cases shouldn't take that long. All right. Norma,
Yes.
let's set it on the 14th. Yes. And counsel, you need to have your motion filed by tomorrow.
They should be either trying to figure out what happened or filing it right now from the
Okay.
office.
All right, so we'll be back on the 14th. Do you have any questions?
Judge, would that be in the morning or the afternoon?
It's going to be in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Does your client have any questions?
I don't think so, Judge.
All right, so we'll bring you back on the 14th. All right,
Judge,
thank you.
maybe excuse.
Yes, and state, here's your motion.
You can click it if you.
Nah.
Okay.
Right.